Is everyone doing on this beautiful Shabbat? Okay, so on this beautiful Shabbat, we're going to talk about what's going on in the world. And this is absolutely Judgment Day. And who's the righteous judge? Who's the highest court? It's not the Supreme Court, it is the Almighty Creator. This world has totally forgotten about the Almighty Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Almighty Creator, the judge over the whole entire earth. That is the problem. This world has become drunk in their sins, with their lies. Sometimes you could tell yourself, you could say something, and if you say it enough, you'll start believing your own lies. The same thing about hearing something. You could hear something, and if you hear it so many times, you'll think it's the truth. But in all actuality, it's not. But the Almighty Most High, He is judging the earth this moment. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. And I want y'all to share this video, invite your friends over, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the world today. And we're going to talk about, the main topic we're going to talk about is what's going on with P. Diddy. And not only is this going on with P. Diddy, but the Most High is judging the whole earth. The whole entire earth. Okay, so now, I must say that I'm very disappointed in what I'm hearing about Puffy. I don't call him P. Diddy. That's his new name. Well, before he started calling himself Love, Puffy. Yeah. He and I are the same age. We go way back. I remember when Puffy was having the white parties. I remember when he was in college and had that concert. Yes, I was born in 70 and he was too. Yes, we're the same age. Now, I never would have thought that the things that goes on in the entertainment industry was going on. And see, back in the day, we didn't have social media. So we would hear things and that's it. But now you have social media now. Okay? And so it's like it's all coming to light. Everyone is being exposed. Just like the Most High said, everything that was covered will be uncovered. So don't never ever think. And this is another thing too. This world, before we dig into P. Diddy's situation, this whole entire world is against the Almighty Creator. That's the problem. Had this world obeyed the Most High and kept His laws, statutes, and commandments, this world would not be in the condition that it's in. You wouldn't see all of this sin and wickedness. You would not see it. But then they have these idols and they think that they could live all kinds of ways and do whatever they want, and all they got to do is just say something and it's all over. Remember TD Jakes said that. Even if I did do it, all I got to do is say something and that's it. No. No, elder. No. You always have to answer to the Most High, the almighty, true, and living Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the almighty Creator. He's the righteous judge. The Most High, He is one judge that you will never be able to bribe and pay off. Okay? If people realized, and this is everything that's coming out is really hitting everybody with a ton of bricks, because Judgment Day is really here. It is here. Everyone and everything is being exposed. Even the wrongdoings of your governments, everything is being exposed. And this is just the beginning, so y'all better hold on real tight. This is just the beginning. And they just using Puffy as a little poster boy. That's all this is. You haven't seen nothing yet. Now, this let's start first with, we'll talk about Cassie. Okay, Cassie opened up a can of worms. She gave others courage to come out. Okay. And I'm happy for her. Okay. Now, not only is Cassie a victim, but okay, I'm going to slow down before I get ahead of myself. Now, when Cassie came out, Puffy sat up there and lied and said that, oh, people just want a payday. Well, my problem with Puffy was that if he hadn't done a darn thing to Cassie, why in the world would he have given her 1 red cent to begin with? I knew then that he had to have done something, because no one is just going to give somebody some money for nothing. And he might as well have kept that money, because, see, he have to answer to the Almighty Most High. We all do. And you can't pay him off. And see, you could run, but you can't hide. He'll stop you from running too. So people, this world is really drunk in her sins and wickedness. Babylon. Not only is New York Babylon, this whole kingdom is Babylon. It's all Babylon. And you are watching it fall and be destroyed right now by the Most High. He has the wars over there in Israel, running those heathens out of his holy land. And you know what? One thing that I have noticed is that of all the places in the world, Israel is one place that the Almighty Most High Holy One of Israel did not let them tamper with the name. Now, colonizers came in every other city and state, but the Most High did not let them mess with Israel, because that's where he dwells, and us, his people, the 12 tribes of Israel, will dwell forever. But we're going to be in the New Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. Yes. Jerusalem is the motherland. Zion, which is also Jerusalem, the city of David, that is where the Almighty Creator will live and dwell with his people on this earth for eternity. See, we all been in religions. I never had any business being in any religions, because I found out my true identity. I am Hebrew. I'm from the 12 tribe of Israel. I'm from the tribe of Yahudah. Now, they call it Judah, but there's no J's in Hebrew. I'm Hebrew, and I'm from Israel. That's my true identity. I am Israel. I'm not Negro, and I'm not black, I'm not colored. Also, my ancestors, and I'm saying mine, okay, were never slaves. We are the royal 12 tribe of Israel. And the reason that we got put out of our land was because my ancestors, the bad ones, not granddad Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but the ones after them, some of them, they broke the covenant. Y'all remember when the Most High said, I am your God, you are my people, don't you worship no other. And the covenant is forever lasting. It never ended. So I don't care how many lies those preachers was telling and still is telling in those churches, misleading the sons and daughters of Zion, because the majority of us was raised to go to church. But praise the Most High, I return back to our covenant. And so at any moment, y'all look out now. Y'all, it is so much that we have to talk about, okay? It's way more than Diddy. They're using this as a distraction. Not that it didn't happen, y'all, but this stuff that went on with Diddy, this mess happened way back in the doggone 90s. In the 90s. In the 90s, y'all. And then they says, the F ... they just build up cases on you. Hell, they had all the evidence they needed with the first victim that Puffy had. That should have ended right then and there. Bringing up something that man did, all of this crime after crime after crime and victim after victim after victim. You talking about 20-some years of victims. This is sad. Okay? Now, let me get back. I don't want to jump all over the place. But you are going to see so much. This is just the beginning of what's going to unfold. You haven't seen nothing yet. This is big. Yes, it is. But there's something 10 times bigger. The Almighty Creator, the Most High Yah, Ahaya, Ashah Ahaya, the Holy One of Israel, the Almighty Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is coming back on this earth. As a matter of fact, he's already on it because it's his. He could come and go as he please. That person that we were taught in those religions, talking about some JESUS, that foolishness in the New Testament, y'all, that is foolishness. So y'all think y'all shocked about some foolishness that P.Diddy has been doing? Y'all gonna be sure enough shocked when the Most High step foot on this earth. First, he's going to send Elijah. See, Elijah never died. Elijah nor Enoch. The Most High just brought him up, took him up in the chariot. And he's coming back in the chariot to get the sons and daughters of Zion. That's why my bag is packed. Because at any moment, I'm going to Exodus. He could come right this moment. This is our Shabbat. And don't you think those high-ups don't know this? Y'all remember back in the day, before the internet came along, all we could do was rely on the television. But now you got the internet. They can't tell you lies about Africa. First of all, we're not from no Africa. There's no such thing as an African American. No. The real name of that location that they now call Africa is really the land of Ham. Now, Africa, that is what the colonizer named that location. This is a very, very old world that we are living in, y'all. It goes all the way back to the darn Stone Ages. It really do. Sometimes I even ask the Most High, how? Oh, because the Most High is from everlasting to everlasting. So it's just blowing my mind. I had some deep conversations with the Almighty Creator, asking him some big questions. Because you talk about somebody who don't slumber nor sleep. You talk about somebody that knows all things, rules the heavens, rule the earth. That's a big wheel. You're talking about some powerful knowledge. Okay, y'all remember back in the day when people would be abducted and they would say that a UFO, that's what the government would call it, a UFO had abducted them, and then the news people or the government would call those people a lie. But guess what? Now the government is saying that those people was not lying. It's really true. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Now this news broke out way before this stuff about P. Diddy. Everything that has been covered is being uncovered. There's a lot more that's going to blow your mind. Way more than this P. Diddy stuff. You're going to actually see the Almighty Creator. You're going to see a man coming from another doggone planet. Sure enough he is. It's going to blow your doggone mind. And some of you, it's not going to be able to handle. Most of you, you're not. Because you know why? Because we've been lied to and dumbed down. Now, those of you that's my age or older, y'all remember those shows back in the 70s? Y'all remember that show, Mork and Mindy? Mork was the guy that went from one planet to the next. Now, had this world kept advancing, had they kept advancing us to that point, we wouldn't be in the shape that we're in. But they decided to dumb us down with their lies and poisoning the food so they could have control. But that's what the wicked do. So now let's get to Puffy. Some outlets are saying that statutes of limitation, the statutes of limitation has expired. But there is no such thing as a statute of limitation when it comes to the Almighty Elohim of Israel, the Almighty Creator of heaven, earth, the sea, and all that therein is. There is no statute of limitation. He's going to get you. And everybody, all knees is going to bow, and all tongues is going to confess the Almighty Creator of heaven, earth, the sea, and all that therein is, the Almighty Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to bow down to that lie they told us in those churches talking about some Jesus. No. That's an idol that those heathens made up. Constantine and the Council of Nicaea, they made up an idol to worship because they don't have one. Yeah. So no one died for anybody's sins. The reason that I ended up born in America is because my ancestors, the 12 tribes of Israel, not just me, but others with my complexion that is so-called Negro. What happened was our ancestors broke the oath, the covenant that they took with the Most High, the Creator. Because when they took it, we took it because we were in their loins. And the way that the Most High punished us was by putting us out of our homeland. Our history is the Old Testament. Do not waste your time reading on no New Testament because it don't have anything to do with you. And it don't have anything to do with them that's pushing it because it's foolishness. That's how come this is just the beginning of your heartbreaks, your shocks. Puff is just the beginning. This is real. It's deep, 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 way deeper than him. You haven't seen nothing yet. The man that walked this earth and lived and dwelled in Jerusalem is the Most High himself, the Almighty Creator. Not no idol named Jesus. You've been lied to and deceived. And the people that's been lying to you and deceiving you is the same ones that's been running the world temporarily. It's just temporarily. The Most High is going to punish them, and he's punishing them right now. So not only are you going to see P.Diddy go down, but the ones above him and everybody else. Now, Cassie opened up the floodgates. But now, after he paid off Cassie, wonder who he pissed off. That didn't shake him enough. Because he said they were just lying. They just wanted a payday. And then, all of a sudden, boom, they raided his houses. California and Miami. They came up out of that water in Miami like goddamn bad boys 4 on his ass. That's how they came up out the water. Go back and watch it. They had the military out there on him. Homeland Security. So why is Homeland Security there? Evidently, he was doing something for them to be there. So he was doing more than something to Cassie. And then they come to find out he got guns and security cameras all over the place. At first, when they said he had security cameras, well, I said to myself, well, everybody today got security cameras, but honey, he had numerous. So he was doing way more than protecting himself. Okay. So all of those times, I remember those white parties he used to have back in the day. I remember those white parties. He don't have them anymore. He done turned those white parties into something else. I never would have thought that Puffy was carrying on like that. I thought he was an honest, upright black man just doing his thing, making his money. And I must say I'm very disappointed because I was proud of him. But come to find out, he's in all kinds of dirty deeds. And man, let me tell y'all something. Now, you have these victims, and you say, well, why didn't they leave? But let me tell y'all something now. Y'all know, we all know that these people that's supposed to be protecting you is the same ones that be in the dirt doing harmful things to you. He got all kinds of people on his payroll. Puffy do. These victims couldn't go to the cops. Who they have? Because the cops on his payroll. He got connections. He had connections in high places. Even politicians. Politicians is at his party. Even the royal family was at his party. So, I feel sorry for the victims because they didn't have no one to go to. No one. Because those who you were supposed to be able to go to for your safety, they was on payroll. On payroll. Now those underground tunnels, those tunnels that they found at Puffy's house, well, Puffy, those tunnels were there before Puffy bought that house. And Puffy don't build no darn tunnels, okay? Now, I heard about underground tunnels like 15 years ago. Some of you heard about it, underground tunnels being built even longer than that, because that's where the elites plan to escape from the Most High. So underground tunnels was not, me hearing about underground tunnels was not a surprise at all, because the internet has been talking about underground tunnels being built in the underworld for forever. Okay. So then they say, well, why was Homeland Security there? That's why. Because not only was he smuggling, he was smuggling everything. You're talking about human trafficking. Human trafficking, y'all. That's some mob type stuff, mafia. That's some heavy stuff. So you can't say, why didn't they leave? How can they? But Cassie was favored. And she broke the ice. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. So just think about all the victims in the human trafficking, all in them tunnels. Now now what does this remind you all of? What does this remind y'all of? T.I. and Tiny. This is worse than T.I. and Tiny, because T.I. and Tiny didn't have no doggone tunnels in their darn house. Now, there was videos, like music videos, where they would show people in a basement. So they ain't no different, really. Yeah. So this is the same thing. And the Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. But no one escapes the Almighty God, the Almighty Creator. No one escapes him. So there's a lot of people say, oh, he gonna get off. No, he's not. And you're not neither. And I'm not neither. That's how come I repent every single day. No one gets past the Most High. That apology that he made was pure garbage. It was not even real. Because he's not sorry. He's sorry that the world knows about him. He's sorry that the world saw that tape of how he really treated Cassie. What he did to Cassie. Because there's victims way before Cassie. And don't let me get started on Kim Porter. Now there's a petition out to reopen her case. Because there is no way that somebody that has pneumonia is going to be at home. If Kim had pneumonia, Kim should have been at the hospital getting treated. Joe should have. She ain't nobody. She ain't no darn celebrity. Even if she was, she should have been at the hospital trying to save her life. So hearing all the horrific, yeah, I saw P.Diddy in a wig and a dress. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Gene Ward, I saw it. Do I have proof of anything? There's nothing for me to have proof of. I'm just talking about what's going on the news. Okay? Now, what I'm saying is, no one, you know who got the proof? The Almighty Creator has the proof. The Almighty Creator has the proof. Okay? And don't you dare think for one moment that the Homeland Security and that raid was for nothing. Those people been knowing what Puffy was doing all along. And not Puffy, just Puffy, because he has someone above him helping him do those things. He's just the bottom. He's just the bottom. No, I never went to P. Diddy's parties. But what I'm saying is I've heard those of us that was born in the 70s and came up in the 80s and 90s, we all know about P. Diddy's white parties. We knew he had them. What went on at them, no, we didn't know. But we knew he had the parties. Period. Now, what I'm saying is we're shocked about what happens at the parties. I don't need proof of my Elohim. I'm in everlasting covenant with him. I got proof. I don't need proof. Who is Auntie Alonda Anderson? I don't know who that is. Absolutely. He's just the tip of the ice. I wouldn't say he's the fall guy. He's a part of it. But the chain is higher than him. The chain is higher than him. It's a lot of executives like Russell Simmons. Russell is where? Where's Russell? Over there with his legs crossed somewhere. Where is he? Mm-hmm. And then you got L.A. Reid. This whole thing is disappointing. Because you're talking about my era. I thought they were just making music. I would never have thought that the artist that I was growing up listening to was going through the trauma. What in the hell does that have to do with music? I'm just flabbergasted, mortified that all of this been going on. This stuff here is way older than P. Diddy. You got what they call him, the Black Godfather. What was his name? Oh, he just passed not too long ago. And they killed his wife like 2 years before that. What was his name? I just forgot. It'll come to me. Y'all know who I'm talking about? They called him the Black Godfather. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? He just died not too long ago. Well, he was a part of the mob. And some of these contracts are mob contracts. But oh gosh, y'all. It is so many worlds that we don't have a clue about. Because this situation with Diddy, this is going from the entertainment industry to mob type operation. Because you're talking about trafficking, human trafficking. Selling people. Yes, Clarence Avant. Clarence Avant. You know, he just passed. Was it early this year or late last year? And you know they murdered his wife. Mm-hmm. That's right. Burden of proof fall on the religious. Well, burden of proof falls on the Most High. The Most High knows all things, the Creator. You can't hide from Him. Yeah, Clarence, the Godfather of black music. Mm-hmm. Barry Gordy is a big man too, but he didn't do no dirty. Well, shit. I'm gonna leave Barry Gordy alone. Oh. But yeah, so So are y'all going to sign there? Like I said, there's a petition about reopening the case of Kim Porter. Okay, so I don't need to prove anything to anyone. As long as I know between me and my Elohim. That's not what we're here to talk about. So yes. So this is the Most High is really judging the world right now. Lucifer's kingdom is done, and the Most High's kingdom is here, and he's going to clean off all unclean. Everyone that's not worshiping him, keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. Just like today is the Sabbath, the holy set-apart day. 6 days the Most High rests. 6 days he worked. The 7th day he rests. Yeah, faith is something that you believe, and you could believe lies, and we've been believing lies for a long time. Lots and lots of lies for a very long time. But the Most High, he's going to step foot down on this earth. You're going to see him. You're going to see him. You're going to see him. That's if he lets you. That's if he don't kill you off his earth. Because he could take off whoever he wants at any time. He's the one that put you in the ground. Sure do. He does all things. He's on the throne of all things. Sure enough is. So, yes. So this is all mind-boggling. And I really feel sorry for Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber and Usher, they were all children. But I blame their parents. I blame their parents because their parents had no business leaving their child with some grown behind man. My parents would have never done that. I would never do that. That's sick. So you have a lot of parents that's sacrificing their children. That's what that is. They so hard up for money. They so hard up for money that they'll do anything. So you got Justin Bieber, that's a victim. You got Usher, that's a victim. Usher hasn't come out yet, but Justin been crying tears. And you have many others that has come out and saying that they are victims of P.Diddy. And then you got the death of Tupac, and you got the death of Biggie, and then you got some other deaths that of people that we never heard of that was associated with Diddy that knew things and he just off them. Well, he's going to have to answer to the righteous judge. We all have to answer to the righteous judge, which is the almighty creator of heaven, earth, the sea, and all that therein is. Sure enough is. Sure enough is. So y'all, this is just the beginning. So next, they're going to tell us what's going on with those tunnels. Now, that tunnel connect to the Playboy tunnel. And y'all know Hugh Hefner had that Playboy mansion for a very, very, very long time. But y'all know what? Let me tell y'all something. But Judy Garland and all, but Holly, this is nothing new in the entertainment industry, because these old heads will tell you it's just new players of the game. It's just new players of the game. There are some people that grew up in entertainment families. They was exposed to things at a very young age, 12 and 13 years old. My God. I think Drew Barrymore. Y'all, do y'all remember Brooke Shields? So y'all know how old I'm. 43. Yeah. Do y'all remember Brooke Shields? Anybody remember Brooke Shields and that movie, The Blue Lagoon? The Blue Lagoon? Do y'all remember that movie, Blue Lagoon? Yeah. Brooke Shields was 12 years old and she was in the nude. So Hollywood has been doing this abuse to people for a very, very, very long time. Absolutely. Just new players, same game. Same game. Okay, let's touch on the Kardashians. They're falling too. Now, Kim Kardashian unfollowed Diddy right before they raided his house. His houses. Now, they said that they raided the one in New York as well. Wonder why they didn't show us that one. Yes. So, so, there's a lot of tapes when the raid took place. There's, of course, a lot of footage from all the people that attended those white parties that he was having. But my thing is, are they going to be able to use those tapes in court? Because it's illegal. It's illegal to be recording somebody. That's illegal. That's illegal. Now, I could see if he just had, some little security cameras around his house, for safety, but he had cameras in every little thing recording people. Kim Kardashian, everybody. It's so many people. Cuba Gooding Jr. It's so people. It's names on names on names on names. Everybody that attended those white parties is on those tapes. But are they going to allow those tapes in the court? Because he didn't have the right to record them. And that's what he was doing. So I don't think they're going to allow those tapes in court. Now, the victims is going to be able and then again, maybe they will, because the victims. If it were just Hollywood people doing stuff with each other, that's different. But you have innocent people that the Hollywood people was doing things too. Yeah. Oh, y'all remember back in the day when all of these entertainers started adopting all those kids and things? Oh, hell is getting ready to break loose, y'all. Y'all gonna hear about Angelina Jolie. Y'all gonna hear about all of them. And first, this started with R. Kelly. Was it R. Kelly or Bill Cosby? Which one went to prison first? And now it's Diddy. All of them are gonna come down. I don't care what color they are. They're coming down. Harvey Weinstein, Epstein. You're going to see Beyonce, Jay-Z. You're going to see them all. Every last one of them. So we in the we this what we're seeing right now is judgment of the wicked. That's in Psalms 91. Only with my eyes shall I behold and see the reward of the wicked. That's what's happening right now. And I don't care. Now, what's Kim Kardashian's mom name? Anyway, she's on tapes. Kim's on tapes. The Kardashians can't get a deal with no one. Hulu don't even want them. Kim Kardashian, she's soaked up in lawsuits and full of debt. All of them houses and things, not a one of them paid for. Not a one. Now, how the hell are you making all that money and don't have enough sense to pay for a house? They had way more. They had more than enough money to pay off their house. But they're getting loans. That's sick. That's another thing, too, I've noticed about these people in the entertainment industry. The people that's in these industries, they don't have a bit of damn sense with money. They done made all this money, and you don't even have a damn house? You don't even have a house paid off? They can't even get a deal with Hulu. The Kardashians can't. This is real sad and sickening. Oh, no, well, no, let me back it up. I forgot about Michael Jackson. He was the first one that went down. Then it was Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. I forgot all about Michael. I had forgot all about Michael, because y'all remember when they was accused of Michael. There is forgiveness of sins in the Old Testament. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And no matter what, you still have to pay for what you do. Either way, you have to pay for what you do. Because you can't just do something and think you can just say some words and that's it. No. If that was the case, there is no forgiveness of sins. If that was the case, why is people locked up in jail? You pay for what you do. TD Jakes and all the preachers and priests, they're going to pay for what they have done, because the Most High going to show you. The Most High going to handle them in front of you. So all of those people that you was worshiping, he going to bring them down right before you. Yes, Kim K was involved with Diddy's managers. Yeah, Britney Spears took $600 million from Britney. Yes, I heard about that. Her and Kylie. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that it's just awful. And they just pronouncing. That's why the Most High tell us don't envy the wicked. Now, let me tell y'all this, though. Just because you see people with a lot of money doing wicked things, don't you have no negative mindset about money, because money can't make you do anything. It's just a choice of the person that decides to do wicked things for money. Yeah. There's a lot of rich people. They're not doing nothing wicked for it. You own shell companies, you own properties. Yeah. Yeah. So, yes. So, I don't know who's next, but it's a whole lot of people that's next. Oh, thank you, Retrospect. Well, um, the truth has, we are not living in a world of entertainment anymore. We are in a real world, and judgment is here. And it's not a game. Everything that's unfolding, everything that's happening in this world is in the Old Testament. See, the difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament, first of all, the Old Testament is the truth, and the New Testament is a lie. See, the Old Testament lets you know that there's laws, statutes, and commandments that you got to go by, and if you don't, the Most High is going to wear you out. You get in the New Testament, you think you can live all kinds of ways and do all kinds of things, and somebody gonna kiss you on the cheek, and all you got to do is say something and go on about your business. But yet, you have harmed and scarred someone for life. Oh, y'all remember, what's the Bishop Ed Alone? Y'all remember him? He sat up there and told all those lies that he hadn't done anything to those boys. But he was found out a liar. And then the Most High started killing him nice and slow, right in front of everybody. Because Ed Long was a real thick, chunky dude. He was real thick, chunky. And then the Most High wore him out, took the fat right off him. He looked like a doggone raisin when the Most High finished with him. Now here, TD Jakes, he's next. And then when you have TD Jakes' daughter done stole somebody's child, TD Jakes, he is no longer the head minister of the Potter's house. Okay? He has given that church now to his daughter, the one that stole Michelle. What's Michelle's last name? Michelle Lyles? I think that's her name. Y'all look her up. Michelle Lyles' son. And that's real sick. And I was trying to find out, how in the world did TD Jakes' daughter get your son? But I've heard several of her interviews. Her and TD Jakes' daughter was good friends. And she thought that she was just being a friend to her, trying to help her out with her child. And then she takes her to meet with someone and find out that one of the people that they met was a judge that was a part of their congregation. And the judge had then wrote up some papers for her to just come in and sign. Now, whoever, her name is Faith Jenkins. That's the lawyer that got that girl's son with TD Jakes' daughter. She's going to get it. She's going to lose her damn law license, and the Most High is going to roast her in hell. Jonah Fierce. Because they had Michelle Lyles signing documents under distress. That's how come Michelle Lyles is having a hard time getting her child back, because they got it tied up in court. But the Most High is going to take care of that. He is. Everyone's get justice and judgment. So TD Jakes is coming down. Now, Puffy said that he seek therapy. When? Because he was beating on people before he was beating on Cassie. Cassie just happened to be his last victim. There's at least 8 lawsuits against Puffy right now. 8 and counting. Because someone else just I guess that's what he claimed he was. I don't know. He wasn't seeking no darn therapy. It didn't do him no good. He wasn't seeking no therapy. But I was just on listening. I was doing a replay of the Messy Sweet Pot. Y'all could check out her. Shout out to her. And they're talking about Diddy's apology. And Diddy didn't shed not one tear. It sounded like he was just reading a script. That's just what it sounded like. He was reading a script. He was just sorry that he got caught. He was just mad that he got caught. Because first he said, oh, they're lying. And then he gonna come and apologize. And he, even in the apology, he didn't clarify what he was apologizing about. Well, he said his behavior in that video was uncalled for. But before he apologized, he said that he had never done anything to her. He's in a hell of a lot of trouble. Well, I guess he couldn't say her name because I guess in the settlement that he made with her, she can't say his name, he can't say hers, but she don't need to say his name. Everybody else is saying it. He has lost a lot of his business deals. I think he had at least 18 business deals. He was a very high paid influencer. So they was on top of this game way before us. Him and the Kardashians. Influencers. But they can't influence no one anymore because the Most High is pulling the lid off all of them. A lot of people is going to be disappointed because they think that there is actually a statute of limitation. The Most High don't have no statute of limitation. You will pay for every doggone thing you do. Oh, well, but you don't know what? This violence and his behavior, it stems from something. Have y'all looked into his past, where he came from? Now, his mother name is Janice Combs. And for him to carry on like that towards a woman, that shows that he don't have any respect for his mother. And I'm sure that a lot of you all been listening to all of Gene Deal. That was one of Puffy's bodyguards. He just been talking and talking and talking and talking, just really going off, telling every single thing. And every single thing. Puffy's daddy was, well, see, y'all get this. I think that for him to be having all of those tapes and those recordings and guns, y'all know he was into some heavy stuff. So he goes way back to kingpins. He do, because his father was in that life, and his mother was too, because they say she was a madam. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of victims is coming out, even saying that Mary J. Blige victimized him. It's a guy that said it out of his mouth. Said it out of his mouth. Y'all, I am just so appalled. Flabbergasted. Mortified, to say the least. All of these people that I grew up listening to, all these people is my age. I never would have thought that they was carrying on like this. I never would have thought. On Drake, about let's see about Drake. Well, Drake's getting his too. Kendrick Lamar really put it down on him. Yeah. Drake's is gonna get it. He's getting it too. When Drake, everything came out about Drake, then that took a little heat off Diddy, but the heat is back on Diddy because people are suing him left and right. Yes, Kendrick Lamar, he blew the top off of Drake because, okay, that album cover of Drake's house had people on it indicating that he is trafficking people as well. Yes, Kendrick, he blew the lid off of, yes, he blew the lid off of Drake's ass. He blew it off. I'm telling you. So see, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Y'all haven't seen nothing yet. So y'all gonna be blown. It's gonna blow your mind of all the entertainers that we've been listening to. Not saying that you've been worshiping them, but you just been listening to them and well, I don't even listen to Drake because he's after my time. He's some new dude. But Puffy, he's my age. Puffy, Tupac, Biggie, Mary J, TLC, L.A. Reid, and them. Oh, them people, them my people. Mm-hmm. Yes. Babyface, all of them people. Yeah, so Kendrick blew the lid off of Drake. Didn't he leave the country? I think Drake has left the country. I think P.Diddy has left the country. If they haven't, but then again, no one can escape the Most High. You can't do it. He's doing it for Pac. Pac didn't play. Pac didn't play. Pac didn't play. Suge Knight didn't play. None of them played. None of them played. And that's why they got Suge Knight locked up. Because Suge said that the reason that Puffy is out like he is because he's doing the work that they want him to do. Because see, Suge would never do no mess that Puffy is doing. Suge would never do it. Y'all see Puffy still just out and about. Just out and about. Just like it ain't nothing. And what about that little white girl he adopted? Ava. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? The girl claims he just picked her up off the street. What the hell is he doing? Picking up kids. Hell, you got kids. Okay. Retrospect. Okay. Okay. But I just had to bring that up because I seen that video. Yeah. This is really, 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 everything is just unfolding. I had forgot all about Drake. because this new lawsuit just came. This is lawsuit number 8. They just came out yesterday on Diddy. So once they finish with Diddy, they're gonna go hard on Drake. So some people thought that Jay-Z and Beyonce would be next in line, but I guess not. It's Drake. But Jay-Z got his day. He sure enough got his day because Beyonce has separated herself from Jay-Z. Sure has. She has separated herself from Jay-Z. There's no telling what all. We're going to find out. But like I say, it's gonna be mind blogging. It's gonna blow our minds what we're gonna find out. Okay. That's just like with the Bill Cosby thing and the Michael Jackson thing, the things that they said about them, we never would have thought. Okay? We never would have thought. Because back in the day, I mean, we had family shows. Cosby Show, that was a family show. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that was a family show. We had family shows back in the 70s and 80s, 90s. When 2000s came, all hell broke loose and this world went straight to hell. So, I mean, but you know what? It's with that human trafficking and stuff going on, there's a lot of missing persons. It just, yes, absolutely, in retrospect. Yeah. This is just all awful. But Judgment Day is here. Everything that's been going on is being revealed from the bottom to the front. No, y'all know how they say SH rolls downhill. It always starts from the top, then goes down to the bottom. Because the people on the bottom is getting orders from the people on top of them. Sure enough is. Yeah. Real sick. So let's see. It's a new. And this video with Cassie, that was way back in 16. That was way back in 2016. Absolutely. It's not new. It's just being revealed. Right. It is being revealed. Because, see, back in those days, see, like I say, we didn't have internet. All we had was those magazines. That's all we had, you know. And those blind items. I remember when the internet first started getting better. Lipstick Alley. See, you had the blind items. But now you don't need no blind items no more. No, they just coming right on out with who it is. L.A. Reid is in some mess. A lot of all the record executives, all the big power players. They from Arista Records with Clive Davis. My gosh, y'all, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Whitney Houston, that's my girl. I know she had a drug problem, but that woman did not die from no damn drugs. They're going to use that as an excuse, but that is not what happened to her. She had bruises on her. She had bruises. She sure did. Yeah. So we are really living. The old world is done. And I tell you, it seems like every day it's a new app. So you have to keep the world is moving fast. The world is moving extremely fast, and everything is being revealed. So y'all better hold on tight and just get ready for whatever. So don't be shocked about nothing. It just that it's just being revealed. So don't be surprised when you hear about this, when you hear about that. My dad had told me when I was a little girl, don't be surprised about what people do. Be surprised about what they don't do. Because you don't know people. I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready. We say we're ready because we want to hear something, but we're not. Now, okay, it says, yeah, they still talking about they got this on CNN. See, when the news start getting involved in things, you know that this is really serious when it's on the news. So yeah, now they bringing up R. Kelly, Jay-Z, Bill Cosby, so many more. This is just the beginning. And what about Young Miami? Okay, so Young Miami. Yeah, what about Young Miami? I bet you she feel like a plum fool. And she's named in those lawsuits. She's named in those lawsuits. Her and one of her relatives is named in lawsuits. And these lawsuits, y'all, no one is going to bring a lawsuit and be telling lies. No. Because that in itself would put a person in jail. Lying under oath will put you in jail. So the City Girls, that group with Young Miami and JT, it's a good thing right now for JT to separate herself from Young Miami. I like your hat. This is a head wrap, but thanks. To separate herself from Young Miami. Young Miami is not going to be having no more shopping sprees and Chanel. Cause the Puffy was giving that's where Puffy was getting all that doggone money from to give Young Miami a $500,000 a month allowance. Shit. And he darn sure wasn't making that off of music, cause what music does he have out there? Puffy don't got no damn music out there. What music? He don't have no artists out there. He's doing everything but music. Every single thing but music. No, I'm a female. 100%. Yeah. So I thank you all for tuning in to this live. I am going to enjoy my day, get me some rest, and y'all please like, share, and subscribe, and please hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I'm dropping new videos and when I'm going live, and also y'all check out my shorts. Bye.